Life, sweet life, sweet life, sweet life.
Hey guys, welcome back. As promised, here's another Halloween treat tutorial. So we're going to be starting out with some orange Wilton chocolate and some brown Wilton chocolate. I'm sorry, we're going to be making Halloween hot cocoa bombs today. I forgot to say that. And I already had some white almond bark left over from another order, so I'm just going to reuse that. You know, we don't waste anything around here. And I'm just going to use small popsicle sticks to stir this chocolate up. We're going to be using the hot cocoa and some marshmallows that I got from Aldi, some Halloween sprinkles, and a little pumpkin mold. So this is a mold that we used in our last Halloween video when we made the chocolate broom. This time we're going to use the actual cauldron part. And then this is my hot cocoa bomb mold that, fun fact, I bought last year for Christmas time and I never used it. This is my first time using it. So we're going to start off by getting maybe about a tablespoon of chocolate in each one of the cavities, because you're going to need two different half circles to make one circle. Duh. And so I'm just using my popsicle stick to work that chocolate up the sides of those molds. And I'm going to do that in orange and in white. So we're just going to use that popsicle stick and work that chocolate up the sides, like I said before. And then we're also going to swirl it around, because what we're trying to do is get as even as a coat of chocolate as we can, because naturally when you put the chocolate into the circle, it wants to fall down to the bottom. So the chocolate is always going to be a lot thicker at the bottom than it is on the side. So that's why I'm continuing to swirl it around. As it dries, it's getting a little thicker, and then it will stick better to the sides. So now with this cauldron mold, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to get about a teaspoon or a tablespoon in each one of them. We're going to use the popsicle stick and we're just going to work it around. And this mold is a little bit more complex than the hot cocoa bomb mold. Number one, it's hard plastic, and number two, it has a lot of different crevices to get into because of the design. So this mold is a little bit more tricky to work with. And so I also made my chocolate just a little bit thicker for this mold as well, because it's not as easy to get out of this mold as it is the flexible silicone molds. And as always, I will link everything that I'm using in the description box below with links where you can get these products. And if you're enjoying this video so far, press subscribe if you haven't already. We're so close to 10K, guys. So now they're all out of the refrigerator. They were all in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. And I'm just going to go back in. And like I said, just around the sides, we're going to put another thin coat of chocolate. So I'm literally just using my popsicle stick and painting a little bit of chocolate around the sides of each one of these molds. I'm not going to put any more at the bottom because the bottom is pretty thick. Like I said, the chocolate fell down to the bottom anyway. So we're just going to reinforce those sides right now. So now all of these are going to go back into the fridge for about 5 minutes. So they're back out of the fridge, and we're going to start first with the cauldron mold. And so it was so difficult for me to get this out. And as you can see, it was an epic fail. They broke. Both of them. They broke. And I thought about editing this part out and just forgetting about this part. But no, we are not quitters, guys. So I kept going. And we're just going to get the regular ones out of the molds, which is very easy. You see, they just pop out very easy. And like I said, I went on to finish recording this video because I had just given up on the cauldron. And so now we have a hot pan that was on the stove, and we're using it to just even out the chocolate on the two halves. And then we're going to use our hot cocoa mix and fill it up halfway, and fill up one half of the circle with the hot cocoa mix. And it all and actually already has mini marshmallows in there, but we're going to add some more marshmallows. You can never have enough marshmallows, right? So we're just going to put that mix into there. Then we're going to get some more marshmallows, and we're going to put some Halloween sprinkles in each one. And then we're going to take that top and we're going to put it into our hot pan again. And that's how we're going to stick those two sides together. And there we have it, nice and easy. So we have the rest of that black chocolate, which I thinned out a little bit with a little bit of coconut oil. And we're going to use that just to do a drizzle. So this first Cocoa Bomb is going to be beginner friendly. It's just drizzle with some sprinkles. Anybody can do this one. So the next one, we're going to go just a little bit more into the design, and these are just some royal icing packets that came in this little Halloween kit that I bought for my son. So I'm going to use the green royal icing. You can also use chocolate, but I'm just using these because they're already ready made. And then I'm going to use my black, and I'm going to go around that circle that I made in green to create an eyeball. And then I'm going to use the orange royal icing and just do kind of zigzag lines going down from the actual eyeball to create like that scary eyeball effect. This one is easy as well, but it's a little bit more complicated than the one with just the drizzle. And there we have just our drizzled one and our eyeball. Those were pretty simple, right? So guys, like I said, we were not giving up. So I remelted that chocolate down and I attempted these cauldrons again. We're not quitters. So I figured out this time, I did it the exact same way, but this time I put it in the freezer. And if you see, last time I was like wiggling it around and like moving it, and that caused it to break. So this time I'm just using my thumb. And as I told you, the chocolate goes down to the middle. So the part where my thumb is the thickest part of the chocolate. So that's why I just was using my thumb to push it out, and it came out perfectly. And so now we're just going to do it the same way we did the other ones. We'll fill it up with the hot cocoa with the mini marshmallows. We're going to put more big marshmallows. We're going to put some of those sprinkles in there, and we're going to glue it together just like we did the other ones. I cannot believe this actually worked. I actually bought this mold back around St. Patrick's Day time because I wanted to make little breakable pots of gold, but I couldn't get it to work. And as you can see, it broke again, and I was just going to give up on this mold altogether. But I did not. I persevered, and we did it, guys. We did it. So I'm just reinforcing the top and the bottom crack just with a little bit of chocolate. And I had made an orange pumpkin just from the leftover chocolate. And we're going to use that green royal icing and just kind of put that down. Then we're going to put some of the sprinkles, and then we're going to sit that chocolate pumpkin right on top. And then you end up with the cutest little hot cocoa bomb. Aren't you glad we didn't give up? How cute is that, guys? We did it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We're almost to 10K. See you next time.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.